They refer to themselves as Union Task Force on duty to deter motorists from picking their passengers. But to road user and some of their victims, their operation notoriously present a picture of suspected criminals attempting to kidnap unsuspecting motorists in broad daylight. This has been the situation with touts operating along the Nikon Junction, Banex, Mabushi, and Bega Runabout for some time now. Now, is the police aware of these people's threats to lives and road users? And what is the police doing to checkmate this unpleasant happening? These and more will form our focus on today's episode of your regular security check program on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5, Abuja. Good morning and thank you for joining us. My name is Tessie Omeri. The program returns in just a moment.
I wish to appeal to the FCT residents to assist us either by providing credible information to defeat crime.
Thank you for staying with us. This is Call the Police, and you're welcome to today's episode. Now, as it is the tradition, let's watch this background report as put together by our security correspondent, Onotu Yakubu, before to usher in our discussion this morning.
Motorists plying the route refer to their activities as having become too overbearing and taking the dimension of attempted kidnapping. Their mode of operation entails the touts swooping down on unsuspecting drivers, slowing down to drop off passengers.
At rush hours, both morning and evening, it is usually a chaotic situation around this Banex Junction flyover linking the Kubwa Expressway to the Bega roundabout, as these touts and self-imposed task force rain down on unsuspecting motorists, dragging the wheel of the vehicle with the owners of the vehicle on the road. The resultant consequence is several recorded road traffic crashes that has claimed lives of innocent road users in some instances.
I stopped over with a friend who wanted to come down. The next thing, they jumped into my car, started pulling my steering and my key. I was stationary. So I was looking at it. I said, "What is your problem?" He said that I came to police. I said, "Look at me very well. Do you see anybody in the car? Somebody is coming out from the car, a lady, and you are telling me I came to pick passenger."
It's a serious threat. The first time that I encountered it, I was thinking that they are kidnappers. I was struggling with them, with the vehicle, and I was even trying to at least cause a cell. Then later on, they dragged the vehicle and then drove to this place. When I saw that they deflated my tire, that is when I know that they are these people.
In one instance, their recalcitrant activity led to this multiple road traffic crash at one of the bus stops along the route, which left some of the victims fatally injured.
I was on my own, inside my own car coming. There is a vehicle that was coming. It's like the Albury people were trying to stop the vehicle from coming passengers. And the other one trying to drag steering with another one. It was made to hit the other cars. And from there, it happened that many people were about to enter the vehicle. That is how it fell about two and enter across the gutters. So,
on my street, I didn't park. You know, look the car. No, it didn't hit me maybe I park. I did not park. I'm on my way going. Just here, strange something from my back. Before you hit another.
When they forcefully take possession of people's vehicles, they are driven to this park across the expressway with the tires deflated until the owners part with sums of money to ransom their vehicles.
That's why the unions have their task force to make sure that nobody is loading outside. Everybody should come inside. And then you know the way drivers resist. Sometimes they resist the arrest.
Beyond this challenge, residents assert that general security in Mabushi has improved drastically over time, with the police intensifying crackdown on criminal activities.
There is a lot of improvement. But the DPO is trying. With the advance of the present CP, a lot of work has been done. In fact, Mobushi in particular, I can testify that there is a lot of improvement in Mobushi.
As they try to work together with police and vigilante, they try in Mobushi area.
They called for sustenance of the revolving relationship between the people and the police to further reduce crime to the barest minimum.
Many thanks, Onotu Yakubu, for the security situation in Mabushi. Quite life-threatening, I must say. And what better person to respond to issues from Mabushi than the DPO himself? We have CSP Abubakar Sadiq, the divisional police officer in charge of Mabushi. Thank you for joining us.
You are welcome, madam.
Thank you. You have watched that background report as packaged by security correspondents.
Yes.
On how likely unpleasant activity of touts and, well, in the name of stopping or not allowing passengers or private car owners to pick passengers. We don't know what's their motive. What's your take on the background report you just watched?
The whole thing is there are rules and regulations governing everything. Once you operate within the confines of the law, you will get it right. Once you go against the law, then we are there and we are going to do the needful. People have been coming, and we too we have been going out to raid those miscreants. There is no way we will allow them to take over or terrorize people around the axis, both Biega, Barnex, and other places that was pinpointed in your background report. We have been doing it, we have been prosecuting them. There is a marching order by my commissioner of police and his management team. They not only tout any other criminal that we should go after them, and all the divisional of police officers in the whole of FCT. That's what we have been doing, and that's why you can observe and you can see very well. It is clear that there is peace relatively. No much, crime is not something that you can wipe out completely, but it has been reduced to the barest minimum, and we have been going after them.
Okay, I can see that efforts is being made to stop this house from posing a threat to life on property of FCT residents. Now, we don't know, do they have powers to really carry out such operations? Do they have powers?
The answer is no, they don't have. You cannot harass and molest an innocent citizen. Though there are people that government gave approval to collect some levies, but also there are rules governing them. There are rules guiding them.
When you say some people, so that FT residents can actually know the real people from the house.
There are approved companies that are mandated to collect levies on behalf of the government, and they have their own uniforms, tax, ID cards, and even receipt to issue. While the touts, they don't have anything like that. They just extort and collect money.
Okay. If you're just joining us, if you're here with us this morning, you're on to Call the Police live on NT Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station. Today we are taking a look at activities of motor park touts, how they are posing like a threat to FCT residents, when you have unpleasant happenings on the road and all that. So we're trying to checkmate such activities and with the hope of putting an end to such kind of activities. You can be part of this discussion by calling the number that will be showing on your screen shortly, so that you also make your comments, or you also make your own bring about the queries or questions. The DPO is here to respond adequately. As captured in the background report, these people, forcefully dispossess residents of their vehicles, and they take and impound, deflate tires. They do a whole lot of unwholesome activities to FCT residents. Is the police aware of all of these allegations?
we are not only aware, we also put proactive measures on ground. All these places we are talking about, they operate morning hours and evening hours, and we used to deploy our patrol teams, and we have also plainclothes operatives on ground.
Okay.
So we are checkmating them. It's not business as usual on their part.
Okay, we seem to have a caller. Hello. Wa alaikum salam. Good morning. Good morning. You're on to call the police. Okay. If you're calling us right now, we have series of programs on 805 Abuja. This time around is for call the police. So remember, if you're calling us, make sure that you're calling us to discuss security matters. And like I said earlier, we're discussing activities of touts in motor parks in the FCT. That's our topic for today. So if you're calling us, we're prepared to ask questions on some activities of touts in motor parks in the FCT. They have also alleged to have been, causing road traffic. From the background report, to captured, see multiple cars there as a result of how they drive, as a result of how they operate in the FCT. So, like you said, you are cautioning them and then you're checkmating them. We want to know if your effort is paying off so far, so good.
Yes, it's paying off because for the past 1 month or more, we didn't record any such incident again.
Okay, so now away from touts operating in Mabushi, tell us how is the security situation like in Mabushi at the moment?
Mabushi general area remain calm. There is no much issues. Everything is calm. For over 1 month, no even housebreaking and theft took less of a major crime like robbery or kidnapping. So even housebreaking and theft, we did record it for the past over 1 month. So I can authoritatively tell you that Mabushi is relatively calm, and the people are cooperating with us. They used to give us useful information, any suspicious movement. So it's not only police that is working, no, even the members of the public that are living around my area, they are always there for me. They always give me useful information. That's why I achieve what I achieve.
Okay,
yeah.
Can we pick this call before you go on?
No problem.
Is that the police program on the NTA?
Yes, you're on the right platform. Yes, you're on to call the police. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, I'm calling from Papi.
Okay, tell us.
My name is Johnson.
Mr. Johnson from Papi, go ahead.
Okay. The program online now is very, very unfortunate that the police themselves collaborate with these touts.
Oh,
I was a
really?
victim at
Beggar.
When my vehicle was black like that, and I tried to relate to the police, they said I should go and cooperate with them.
Really?
Hello?
I'm with you. Go ahead.
And these touts are so daring. Yesterday I was there. Then we take our vehicle to Papi. And you see the way these boys are so daring. They come grabbing people's vehicles, keys from them, and they are fighting. The other day, that was on Tuesday, they told someone's dress. A man who comes to drop his brother.
Yes.
So if these are there, they are still there.
Okay.
And like I said, it is the police that are collaborating with them.
Thank you so much for this vital information.
They are all over.
Okay, thank you so much. Probably the situation in Mabushi is different, but he is calling from Papi. So what's your response?
Whether Papi, whether Biega is still under FCT command,
Sure.
and we have one commissioner of police.
Sure.
Apart from divisional police officers' effort, the command also used to rate all these miscreants. There are laid down procedures. If you observe anything, that he will report. I believe both DPO Papi and DPO Utako, who is in charge of Biega, they are doing everything humanly possible because the order is clear by my CP.
Okay, so what do you advise him to do in this situation where he alleged there is a connivance of what do you advise him?
If there is any suspicion, he assume maybe the police are conniving, he can go to the nearest police station and report the conduct of the policeman. He can go to the nearest police station, meet the head and report, and we will give him a listening here.
And I want to believe you're here listening to the DPO Mabushi for that response. Go report such an officer. He has said it, and the appropriate sanction will be taken. The idea is to get all these things, taken care of and not to escalate it. So you were telling us about the situation in Mabushi for this call came in. How is it like this issue of community collaboration? I saw from Onutu's report, the vigilantes, they talked about how we are collaborating. How is the collaboration? Is it effective?
Very, very effective. I mentioned it earlier. I'm still mentioning it again. The collaboration is very effective, both from the traditional rulers, religion, all the stakeholders. Yes.
Okay. So, can we take this call before we go on? Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, we lost that. Let's shift attention a little bit to this issue of drug peddling and abuse. They say it's also rife in some areas of Mabushi, Gishiri, Jahi. How is the campaign against the menace like?
Whoever that is giving you this information, that Gishiri and Jahi, maybe before, but not now. I can authoritatively tell you, and anybody that says there are drug peddlers or dealers within Jahi or Gishiri, you should come forward and tell me. I can authoritatively tell you. We dislodge all of them.
I like the authority. I like the authority. Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Good morning. You're live on TV. You're live on TV. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning.
Good morning. We can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead.
My name is Isaac.
Isaac, please go ahead, Isaac. Isaac, we are really running out of time. You can do well and call us back, Isaac, if you have anything to share with us on the program. We have another caller on queue. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, good morning, my sister. Well done.
Thank you. You're live on TV. Tell us your name.
Town.
Okay.
The road.
Okay.
I'm actually calling you from Lugbe.
Lugbe, okay. Thank you.
If you come to car wash here in Lugbe, in fact, that thing is more than expected. Even as a passenger, if you want to enter motor, those boys will not allow you to enter motor. They will say until you have to enter this one, until you have to enter this one. Even if it is person is your brother who knows who wants to pick you, they will arrest you. So please, they need to do something because I've been hearing of the Mabushi those things. Yes. It's Lugbe, not part of Abuja. There was a time they talk about these orchards, those boys, Ebola.
Yes.
I caught there, and so up to now, they are here in Lugbe, ransacking people's house to pick their pot. Cooking gas. Nothing is done about it. So please.
Thank you.
We are suffering too much about all these things.
Okay. What's your name again?
My name is Tony.
Okay. Mr. Tony from Lugbe, thank you so much for raising this vital concern. Mr. Tony from Lugbe is also complaining about the same issue.
There is a crackdown that is ongoing in the whole of FCT. Not only touts, all criminal elements. There is an ongoing crackdown by the command management under the able leadership of my Commissioner of Police, CP Benedict Igwe.
So probably people like Mr. Tony will give the FP command a little time and you'll be there.
Well, apart from the time, useful information, credible information.
Can help.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. Hello. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, this is Frankie.
Okay.
Yeah. it's Frankie. I'm calling from Dubai.
Frankie from Lugbe, thank you for joining us. Go ahead.
I want to talk about the issue of all these aburos snatching or forcefully entering people's cars.
Yes, touts.
You know, it's really, really annoying. And I don't know what the police is doing about that, because sometimes you pass by the road maybe to carry your relative, your cousin or something. You are not even loaded. So it means that someone cannot pick someone waiting for him by the roadside.
Okay.
You know, the activities really get out of hand, especially in all these parts, Area 1 and somewhere in Dubai. And this is a crime. And sometimes when they attack you, you think it's criminal. You think maybe you are being attacked by armed robbers. If you're a person that have maybe you have hypertension or you're hypertensive, you know, you may just...
You never can tell what will happen.
From there.
Sure, Mr. Frankie, thank you.
Come to you by your car,
yes.
your hands. And,
yes.
You know, it's very annoying.
Thank you, Mr. Frankie. We appreciate the point. It's like this issue is universal in FCT. It's all over because all the callers are sharing their experiences.
But what I want to assure them is one, both Lube, Papi, Vega, that they are complaining,
yes,
which is not under my jurisdiction. But I believe the DPOs are listening,
sure.
And the command management are equally listening, and already there is ongoing crackdown on all the criminal elements, not only touts. And I want to assure the members of the public that from today, all these areas that they highlighted, they will see changes.
That's good news. Good news for the likes of Frankie and Mr. John and all our callers. Said from today, you will see changes, and we're taking you for your words on today's edition. Hello, this will be our final caller for this morning. Tell us your name.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Hello?
Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Tell us your name.
Good morning. My name is Mr. Wale.
Mr. Wale, can you please make it brief? You are our last caller and we're running out of time.
Okay.
Can you please make it brief? You are our last caller.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Now, about all this, I go to Pega, Nikon, and everywhere.
Nikon.
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Wale, I'm with you.
So, please, help us, let all these officers help us in that area. Because sometimes, if officers will just arrest us, when we get to police, they go say we should go and settle with them. Please, I want them to do something about it, please.
Thank you, Mr. Wale. I can see if I continue taking calls to see the same concerns. So, and we are actually running out of time to be the same concerns. So it has to be a holistic approach. I want to believe that, so that there will be put an end to this issue.
As I mentioned earlier, there is a total crackdown on all the criminal elements within FCT, not only Agbero. And soon, I believe, and I know,
soon and
even now, they can see there is relative peace in FCT.
Sure.
So from today, I believe this evening, they will see changes from this very minute.
I like that.
All the DPOs that are concerned in their area, they will see, they will tackle it.
They will take action.
They will take action, necessary action.
Thank you, CSP Sadiq Abubakar, for coming on the show this morning, and thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. We hope to have you back some other time on this program.
You are welcome.
Thank you. And to our dear esteemed viewer, we thank you for watching, and we'll come your way next week with another edition of the program with yet another topic that affects you and I. As we always say, security is everyone's business. Remember to always share credible and timely information to the police so that crime will be nipped in the bud. See you next week. Bye for now.